Walk, I balance my hands. Gotta make it, can't walk, I balance my hands. Gotta make it, can't walk, I balance my hands. I balance my hands, I balance my hands. Gotta make it, can't walk, I balance my hands.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we step up to what we call the championship bout. I've got a warrior here in front of me, Steven Ocho Peterson. I've got to shake your hand, baby. And also who we have Coach J.D. Shelley, and we have the jiu-jitsu coach right here. Muay Thai, I'm sorry, my bad. Coach?
John Carlos.
Okay, I've already heard your name. I've not met you before, but let me tell you, let's get down to the fight fan information. I've got a room full of warriors here. I just had a beautiful interview with Steven Peterson and Coach J.D. Shelley here a couple of days ago, and they predicted something, that they were going to come in here. They were going to be prepared. I'm going to get on my knees right here as I look at this man, and you did a great job. Tell me a size up right now while I put my thoughts together, and I'm looking at this beautiful, beautiful belt. Look at this right here. Tell me, Steven, what you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling great. You know, I came in this bout, you know, I planned on dominating every aspect, and, you know, he got a good takedown, but even though I was on my back, I felt like, you know, I still dominated. I didn't need really any punches. You know, I played my game plan, got a couple elbows in there, good arm bar, took his back, choked him out. What better could you ask for?
Oh, beautiful. Coach, go ahead and give me a scorecard on what this man did. It only took him 1 minute and 57 seconds. Tell me what you saw.
Well, he went for the arm bar. He tried to get him in the arm bar. He went to a scramble after that. He took his back and went for the rear naked choke or the Mataleon.
Well, let's go ahead and get back to you right quick. First of all, let me ask my coach over here, how did you think he actually performed?
Excellent. He did excellent. I'd like to see more elbows, but he did excellent.
Okay, now, Steven, let me tell you this. At the very beginning, there was a matter of strength. When you guys he was trying to take you down. He gave you a huge body slam. Tell me what you felt, what you saw, what you thought after you went down.
You know, he was able to get his hands together behind my legs. At that point, it's really hard to prevent a takedown. I should have pushed his head down. You know, widen my stance. You know, I'm gonna watch the video. There's tons of things I could have done better. But when he got me to the ground, it wasn't much of a slam. You know, I went down with him. I went for the triangle. He stayed tight. You know. He didn't do his will.
That's right. I agree with you. Now, let me start at the very beginning, Steven. One hell of a stare down, baby. I tell you what, I've been to all these XKOs, and this was the most intense. The electricity was going. We could cut it with a knife, baby. You guys looked at each other like it was time to get it on. Like Donkey Kong, baby. Tell me about the stare down.
You know, he came in here. He wanted to take my belt. He wanted to mess up my record. Love it. I'm not gonna take that. I was doing this for my son, for my family, for my friends, for my gym family. You know, there was no way I was gonna lose this fight, and this man was mugging me like he was gonna take everything from me. Hell no, he's not gonna take what's mine. I earned this, and I'm gonna keep it. Nobody's gonna take this from me.
Well, you climbing the cage at 4-1. You exit 5-1. There is no shame. There is no tarnishment on this belt. Now I'm going to look right here. I'm going to give my little editorial right quick. I'm not through, but I'm going to tell you all the people who talked about the shame around the way he won this. I tell you what, I told you in my interview that Steven Peterson was going to come, and we were going to find out what Steven Peterson was about. And I think, tell me.
We were going to shut them up.
I love the way he said it. Now, you know what? In this beautiful game, this sport of what I call MMA, we still have some naysayers, and we have to take care of business. And I'm not going to say I think. Steven Peterson took care of business. Coach, let me ask you what you think of the overall total performance. I'm talking about before he went to the cage until right now.
Every time Steven fights, he's getting better and better. You know, it's a pleasure working with him. You know, his jiu-jitsu is not as quite where I want it, but we're going to get there real quick.
Well, I got to tell you, Alex Russ was humble in his loss. He did say, wow, you know, wasn't expecting it. I'm going to tell you, Steven, if there was anybody who doubted, there's no doubt anymore. Coach, any parting words?
No, you did good. You did great.
Okay, Steven, as I start closing this up, anything I've left out that you want to share with the fight fans who are looking here? We've got a ton of them looking at you right now.
I want to thank Alex Russ for taking this fight. He's a hell of a competitor. He was 3-0 coming into this bout. That's an excellent record. I know he's going to bounce back. Everybody's terrified to fight him. He's going to come in here. He's going to run through some more people. And, I look forward to seeing him back in the cage. I love watching him fight. Alex, I wish you a speedy recovery. I know you're sick, and I can't wait to see you back in there.
I tell you what, any shout-outs? Coach, I'm going to start with you. Any shout-outs you want to give to anybody but as we start closing this up?
Just want to say hello to my friends and students and my lovely wife, Susan Shelley.
Coach, any final words?
I just want to thank Veronica for letting me teach Steven so he can be the best he can be.
Now, champ, let me ask you, still our bantamweight champion, what are your closing words? Any shout-outs?
Yeah, I want to thank Fear Tapping Out, Jocko, Just Break It, CrossFit 380, Indie MMA, Cheetah Muay Thai, Granite Masters, and any sponsors I may have forgot. I want to thank my girlfriend. She's 9 months. She let me take a fight. She's terrified of Alex Russ. She let me still fight him. And, I want to dedicate this fight to my son, Keeson. He's going to be born next month. And I can't wait for him to get here. See you soon, Keeson.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tie this one up. I know I was on my knees, and I'm going to sit here and say this, ladies and gentlemen. My editorial comes. We often talk about warriors. We talk about fighters. I'm going to tell you this right here's a gladiator. He comes in for one purpose, baby, and that's to rock the world, not the cage. He rocks the world. My salute to Steven Peterson. I shake his hand as I part ways, and you stay tuned on www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com, the leader and the fight fan information, and Roland Gamez, Sean Malone also. Farewell until we see you again.